Blarla. Hello peeps and welcome back to 2 Point Museum. It's time we moved on from Wayland Lodge. That's another 1-star museum for your portfolio. Very impressive. You'll have the Department of Culture's attention now. Unfortunately, your success is likely to attract criminal attention as well. No matter, take what you've learned back to Memento Mile. There's more you should learn to prepare for the uppermost echelons of museum curatorship. And up here as well, it is saying to get curator class 2, we should earn a 2nd star at Memento Island. But I'm going to go against the grain. I would rather like to go to Passwater Cove so that we can experience marine life and get our 1st star there. Then we can go and get our 2nd star at Memento Island. So, featuring water, jump in the shallow end and start a marine life collection. I'd love to do that. Today's episode is sponsored by Sir 007. Thank you for being solid.
For all the subjects we discuss in depth across the county, the planet and the universe, our understanding of the sea is still remarkably shallow. Our limited knowledge means there's very little public interest in the oceans. But with such low enthusiasm, the county won't fund the infrastructure to learn anything new. Something has to give, or stay the same indefinitely, I suppose.
Look, we're here. I've always quite enjoyed how this map looks. This sort of seaside town. I do like it. It also sounds great, the seaside town. Our boat. Featuring water. Welcome to Passwater. Things may have dried up lately, but for centuries this seaside town served as the bridge between the terrestrial world and the aquatic, not land, of Wetlantis. Today, most people have never even heard of Wetlantis. The county lost interest in the oceans and nobody's seen a Wetlantian in a dozen generations. For now, you're left with the legend, some ruins and a sea full of fish. Hire a marine life expert and see if you can improve the place. Well done, Albert. So first of all, we're going to hide away the curator class business because we're not even attending to it. Featuring water. So we need to hire a marine life expert, collect 250 from donations and sell 3 tickets. Doesn't sound too bad. We have our chopper, which we could make gold. Oh yeah. We have this. Look at this. Statue ruins also, in case you weren't aware, you can actually rename your exhibits. So we could name our exhibits anything we like. Isn't that cool? Here we have the statue ruins. They're average, rarely seen. So this is marine life as the exhibit theme, but the subcategory is Wetlantian ruins. Okay, excellent. So there are 2 decoration, alfresco and intriguing. Alfresco must be placed outside. Intriguing contributes an additional +1 knowledge. That's cool. I like this. Remarkably large for how much is missing. Yeah. Wow, so it's got a lot of buzz bonuses here. It's quite a demanding exhibit. Customise name. Oh, look. Ooh, what should we customise it as? Alfred Ruins. Whoever this statue is, he's now called Alfred. So the buzz just increased. So that one, I presume, is now done. Lovely. Near a Wetlantian column decoration. Okay. Near any marine life decoration. It's not near any litter, so that's good. And it's near info stands. It does have some info stands. Don't see any donation stands. That could be a bit of an issue. There's no bennies out here. We need to look into that. But in here, look, we've got a couple more bits. We have the wetsuit of armour. It's boring. Okay, fine. Get defensive and sink to new intriguing depths. Near a marine life decoration. It does have an awful lot of decor around it, and we can see it's actually doing quite well in that area. We also have this coral coronet. Amusing. Increases guest entertainment. What's amusing about it? Underwater clout hat. Near a donation stand. Quite. That does need fixing. We do need donation stands. Let's do that. Right, because we need to collect a bunch of donations and we're not going to be doing it like this. Maybe we could just pop one here. But also, it'd be kind of cool to get the colour right. Now, I quite like this. Now, we're close to it. but we could be closer. Might go with it. See how we get along. So we need to pop another one, I think, probably down here. And then out here, I think it's worth getting a donation stand. Yeah. Okay. Now we do have a little entrance way here as well. Oh, look at that. Aren't they weird? Might brighten these up a bit. Yeah. Let's start with one assistant to get us going. I actually don't really want any of these typically. So I think Catherine is good for us to have on board, of course, but I don't know if her permanently being somebody that sells the tickets is going to be best, given that if we send her away, then there's nobody to sell the tickets. Still, Catherine will do for the moment. Then we need a security guard to collect these donations. That's important. Delicate, slow recovery from injuries, photographic memory. These don't go together very well at all. Bean-brained and robust. They would be a go-away copper. Still haven't come up with a better name for that. I am quite keen to get sort of a flow going through the museum. And I can't help but notice we have a door over here. We have a door here. And then we have the door here where the reception desks are. I can see that this allows people to exit up there, which I think for the time being we'll keep. And this is good so they can come and view these bits. But I would kind of like if this was sort of encompassing of the museum and not so that people could come in and out of this area. So I think it's going to be best if I unlock the thick hedge. You cannot go through this. That's exactly what we want. That's exactly what we want. We could also get tree hedge. Can't see the hedge for the trees. Now, that's the one they've used over here, look. So that's now made it so the only way to view these is going in this way and out this door. And then they can move back and forth freely through this door. Then what we're going to do is pull out these arches and instead do our one-way arches. There we go. Nice. And then we can put the gift shop here, right? When they leave. Now, it might be worth getting some basic facilities in here, like some toilets, a staff room, that sort of business. I will get that done. Of course, my staff room does need recolouring. We'll get all that done. Ow. Wow, that's really bright. Ugh. Recoloured. And I think looking okay. Oh, I've missed this rug. That's an outrage. We'll get that fixed. But otherwise, I think the staff room here is rather nice. Pop that in. Excellent. Oh, lovely. Our new aquarium box. Look at that. It's all right, isn't it? Kind of like it. Next up, the gift shop. These will probably have to be customised for every museum and continually changed and revamped. Just one of those things, isn't it? Beginning bones of an aquarium shop. Now look, we've got the marine life bookshelf now. I like it. Look at it. It's themed beautifully. What have we got for the plushies? Oh, wait, look at this fish. He's magnificent. Look at that. I could get behind that plushie. Can we get this plushie in real life? I'd like that. And then we have, what do we have? Ooh, there it is. The marine life onesie. Oh, yes. Oh, it's rather amazing. Maybe, should I be doing this type of green instead of this one? I don't know. Let me know in the comments below. Should we be theming more to this gentler green for aqua? Or shall we be doing like this brighter one, which it is bright though, isn't it? Look at it. It's proper bright. Ooh, and I was just quickly checking, and we do have the cheesy gubbin plushies. We're going to take that right away. Get those in there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's not a gift shop if you don't have the cheesy gubbin plushies. Just isn't. So look, we've got a bunch of marine life decorations to get us started. We have the banners once again, which is fantastic. A big splash of nautical colour. Dip your toe in decorating. We have coral, the truth about coral. It's great. My cat's called Coral, one of them. Wetlandian fountain. You can take the fish out of water. The waterfall wall. Concealing collectibles for generations. We like this. Hanging jelly, inspired by nature, made with paper. Then the Wetlandian column. We saw that come up as one of the buzz requirements, didn't we? Load-bearing wetness. And a turtle decal. Shells sell on the seashore. I do enjoy the banners and the options that we get. It's great. We'll stick those outside, I think. Nice. Make like a little feature out here. As they come into the gift shop. Just playing around. Wow, this little decal really does glow. And then we also have, oh, look. Oh, boy, they're so lovely. And we can recolour them too. Oh, they're very bright and vibrant, aren't they? Oh my goodness, they're amazing. There we go. That's a perfectly acceptable gift shop to get us started, I think. In marine life, so it's going to change, isn't it? But it'll get us started. We're beginning to admit people. We need somebody to work in the gift shop, but we need the staff to refresh. Also, we have an exhibit in our inventory. Wetlandian cutlery. Brilliant. Brilliant. Ooh, where should we put this? Wow, it's very nice. Oh, it looks like we can collect the whole set. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, look, incomplete exhibit. Ooh, we get to collect more of it. Near a wetsuit of armour. Oh, okay. Now we have one of those over here, don't we? Yeah.
The tat won't sell itself.
The tat won't sell itself. Yeah, that's not registering this. Maybe we could do one on the wall here. That could be nice. Oh, this is amusing too. Increases entertainment. That's fantastic. We want the column decoration, didn't we? Out here. This one. We could do it that way. Just frame that. What else was there? Oh, that's it. And near a marine life decoration. Oh, that's brilliant. All sorted there then. So let's get our marine life expert. Raj, photographic memory, improves survey level on expeditions. Like them. And Lucille, beam-brained and loyal, like them too. Julia, loyal and analytical. Oh my goodness, it's all getting complicated. I would like to employ all of them. Oh, they're also in this aqua colour. This is great. That's all of them employed. Ahoy there. I'm Rustina Fishman, and if you want to catch fish, I'm the person you should ask about that. Seriously. There's not a person atop this county that knows the 2 Point Sea better than me. The mer people of Wetlantis, maybe, but they're long way underwater. Old Rustina is the best you've got, and if you want my advice, before you start catching fish, you'll need to build an aquarium from the rooms list. Time to build aquariums. I love building aquariums. Aquarium unlocked. Brilliant. Before we do, I am just going to create a little area for people to eat, drink, sit down, because we've once again not done that. Should we get some cake balls in as well? There's always room for cake balls. I'm going to need a janitor to clear up all their rubbish, because no doubt they will litter. We will get a couple of those and we can colour these. Isn't that cool? Just make it a bit more vibrant, right? A little more vibrant. So we could do with Binny. Let's employ that janitor. So we have Mini Marinade, who has toilet terror, depletes toilet maintenance on use. minus 100%. How about no? Robin, grunge, nice smelling face, improves immediate environment by 5% and is loyal. My goodness. Now we need some seating, and we've got this new Wetlandian bench, sitting water, and also the Wetlandian corner bench. Is that marble? I think we should be getting some of these down so that people can relax a little bit. Do you know what? We might pop. They're kind of cool, aren't they? Look at that. They're cool. I like it. Bit of seating outside the gift shop. I think a little seating outside the bogs. Always good. A little bit of seating around the grub and food. Because you can extend people's stay with this sort of business, which is important. We do need to get somebody in the gift shop. We should have some new people here. Robust and nimble. Do you know what? I think we will go with Aldo. Darling. Pop you in there. And make sure that you focus on gift shop. That'd be wonderful. I like that we can hear all the water rushing. Aquarium. Home sea creatures. Come on in. The water's brine. I'm going to, I think, pop it here so that we can have a bit of a staff area back here. I think that would be nice. The climate control you've been asking for. Water filter, like cleaning fish in a barrel. So we'll pop that near the door, I think, so that maintenance can be easily done on it. There it is. Our first tank. Now that's one fine fishbowl. With an aquarium ready, it's safe to plan an expedition to the 2 Point Sea. The tepid tides of Hogsport Peninsula should be a perfect spot for your first dip into marine life. Happy fishing. I think what I will do before we look into that is just pop one of these walls in here and a staff door. There we go. The lighting of the fish tank's great. It's got darker around here, although the boards are lit up nicely, and then we get that glow from the tank. It's really rather lovely. Gone fishing. Complete an expedition to Hogsport Peninsula and display a fish in an aquarium. Okay. Which I will do in one moment, but we just got a new customer type. Marine life enthusiasts. Marine life enthusiasts only visit museums that have a collection of marine life exhibits. They gain additional buzz from viewing marine life exhibits. So we can see that they enjoy buzz and knowledge the most. And in the gift shop, they are bang into the poster stand, which I don't think we've unlocked yet. And then they also quite like the plushies. Okay. This icon above their head means that they wanted to view an info stand, but there wasn't a one available. And that's coming from this fish tank. There's nothing in it. But I suppose, you know, we could...
And that sound
there.
Means it's time for county
Maybe that'll
news,
fix the
where
problem.
we look at
2 Point C. I like the lighthouse here. Oh, look, we've got flying fish. There's a ship. I like that the sun is a compass. Ah, that's one of the exhibits. We'll find that. What's that there? This is great. It's actually already stretched out quite far, isn't it? Along this reef that we can see all sorts of bits and bobs, and it gets quite deep. But we're starting here. Hogsport Peninsula. There are people who insist on swimming off the coast of Hogsport as if it isn't ocean temperature. It's not that cold, but it's not that comfortable either, unless you're a fish or a backstroking yeti. So we only need to send one marine life expert. Not too bad. And we have 3 different types of temperate fish here to discover. Lovely. We have slow sailing, which can add 7 days to our adventure, to our expedition. Hull breach. Broken face can happen here. Well, nobody's level 8 just yet, so that could happen. We also have, look, with survival skills, we could unlock sunken salvage, which could get us 1,000 doubloons, which is pretty cool. Or look, a perfect catch. Fish whispering needed to unlock this event. Ooh, that's interesting. Shall we do a bit of training first? Which one would we prefer? Probably this one over the survey skills, if I'm honest. So fish whispering, take care for the fish. You've got to think, live and swim like a fish. So this boosts aquarium restoration proficiency Plus 10% movement speed in aquariums and passively increases fish stats while inside the aquarium. Okay. I think I prefer the idea of training Lucille in fish whispering. Clean and dry. We all like that. The ideal state of hand. Because most of the time she will remain in the museum. So would benefit from that better. And she can go on expeditions. It's not like a big issue. All trained. Well done, Lucille. Brilliant. Now we're going to want to go on a detailed expedition, which means 2 of these things could happen. It could be these 2. Shall we we'll send her with a first aid kit. Length obviously isn't a problem for me, but it means then we will get our perfect catch. Getting quite the queue build up out here. Oh look, our perfect catch just happened. Yeah, quite the queue out here. She's probably on a break. Yeah, but she's going to have to get back to work for a second. We need another assistant here. Please, please. Oh, look at these guys. Oh, my goodness. Bernie Cougar. What a name. Marine life enthusiast. View 3 different sea monsters. This is his dream visit. Excellent. Now, we should be able to get away with no thieves, right? Because we haven't got the 2nd star memento mile. So we're totally getting away with doing 1 star in here without having to worry about people trying to run off with our exhibits. Isn't that grand? They're back. Well done, Lucille. What do we have here? Nice bit of experience and some surveying done. It's freaking pristine. The first marine life exhibit was pristine. Wow. Okay. The joke of the sea. Wow, look. Amazing. I love just how unimpressed the clownfish look. It needs to live in temperate waters. This means we don't heat the water or cool the water, which is something that will come in later. And it needs flake food dispenser to survive. Pop them in there. Oh. Fish food. There they are. Your very first fish. There they are. What? It's a fish. There's only one. You'll always remember your first catch, but there'll be a memory sooner than later if you don't put some food in their aquarium, in the aquarium. What? Different kinds of fish require different kinds of food. You can check what a fish needs by selecting them and viewing their exhibit inspector. This fish eats fish flakes. Try placing a dispenser inside their aquarium. Food dispensers will eventually run out and need restocking by a marine life expert. So we'll keep that again, I think, quite close to the door, eh? So that the expert can come and refill this quite easily. Underwater collection. Decorate an aquarium to increase its decoration rating. Aquariums with a high decoration rating benefit fish well-being and improve guest environment. It will also help towards fish breeding later. Why not provide a little more for our bipedal guests as well? Some marine life merchandise in the gift shop would do just that and be good for our income. Ooh, unlocked an aquarium log. And a onesie stand. Interesting. Tuna forks. A workshop project is unlocked. We already had the onesie stand. Display 2 fish. Display an aquarium with a level 3 decoration rating and earn 500 from the gift shop. Okay. Near any aquarium plants. Let's have a look here. We have aquarium plants safe to submerge. Aquarium seagrass, no land-lubbing shrub. Small aquarium rock, exactly like a stone in water. Tubular aquarium coral, like totally tubular. Aquarium log, underwater limbo. Wetlandian treasure chest, loot of the sea. And then we also have aquarium archway, something to swim through. Plus 5 filter power. Plus 3% filter power. Not 5%, but 5. Plus 5 filter power. 1. Hey, that's cool, isn't it? If we put in a couple of plants like this, there we go. Now quite happy, right? Food. Measure the availability of their preferred food type. Health begins to decay if food reaches 0. And then habitat. Impacted by the temperature and cleanliness of an aquarium. Health begins to decay if it reaches 0. Pool fool. Funny for a fish, anyway. Entertaining to view. Brilliant. But is also mortal. Dies if health reaches 0. That's a little alarming, isn't it? Plus 7% messiness. All fish add messiness, which puts a strain on the aquarium filter power. But then we can also see an overview of the tank itself, its decoration rating. I like the filter, the messiness to the filter power. So we're doing 17 messiness at the moment to 52 filter power, so we're fine. Temperate. And the capacity. So we can put a whole lot more clownfish in this tank. So we're going to send Lucille back out there with another injury kit. Now, of course, she may not come back with a clownfish. Could be a completely different fish entirely. Let's find out. In the meantime, we need to get this aquarium to a level 3 decoration rating. And we have some pretty cool things here. Look, this one has, alternatives. Look, shall we have a look at them? All slightly different. They are nice though, aren't they? And what's nice about this seagrass is it can go through things. So you can sort of make things look a little bit more natural. It doesn't have a collision thing on it like a lot of the items do. In 2 Point, so that's nice. Well, should we put the treasure chest in for people to view? It's brilliant. Does it open? I hope so. Yes, it does. It does exactly what you want it to do. Brilliant. So it's now 5 out of 5. Not bad at all. Ooh, Anna Field. Accomplished admissions. Boosts ticket booth proficiency. We'd very much like you to get onto admissions here. That's the priority. Here we are again. A little bit more of a survey level. What is in the box? Floating fish relies on a single universal coping mechanism. Epic quality. Excellent. Now, what's cool about this? Temperate as well. We knew it would be temperate, but also flake food. So the pufferfish can live with the clownfish just fine. So this will work. Lovely, because we'll be displaying 2 fish. And we can put them in our one tank. We did it. But let's have a look at making him happy. Oh, look at this. Outer shell is a trait for the pufferfish, floating fish. Protects themselves from being eaten with a hard or pointy perimeter. Brilliant. Big fish. What is this? A rare specimen with higher buzz and breeding chance. 2 in the same tank will lead to fighting and possible death. Oh my goodness. Better keep an eye on that. Near any aquarium coral. Okay. The tubular coral. Yes, that's doing the trick. Excellent. Let's pop that here. And then that keeps you happy, does it? Are you? Yeah. You're as snug as a bug in a rug, eh? Fishing gear. Just look at them. I've never seen your fish so happy. I'd say you're ready to catch fish on a slightly larger scale. Take a wide net cargo item on expeditions to catch 2 fish at once. A range of cargo items can be built in the workshop. Speaking of space, the museum seems to be out punching its fishbowl. Complete the plot objectives of available plots to expand the museum. There's no such thing as too much water. Wide net cargo item. So we need to employ a janitor qualified in workshop, make a wide net in the workshop, and complete an expedition to the Hogsport Peninsula with a wide net. Okay, first of all then, so this symbol above their head means that they are not entertained. And this is actually a child here, and they're currently not entertained. But that's fine, because we're about to build a workshop, and we also have tuna forks. So we should be able to get some nice interactive displays for them. Display for tropical fish exhibits. That seems quite tricky in the space we currently have. We'll pin it. But that does seem a little tricky, doesn't it? With the old lack of space. Mind you, this is a huge reception area. It's a bit overkill, isn't it? We could probably reduce it a bit. That's worth looking into. Now, Let's build a workshop, shall we? Somebody who works sort of specifically in the workshop. Really good to be sort of a go-away janitor, maybe, right? We'll pop them in. Excellent. So we need to make this wide net cargo item a bigger net capable of catching 2 temperate fish at the same time. So I'm going to start that project. Lovely. Right, with that made, we shall return with the wide net. Boom. The only issue now, of course, is that Lucille may get a broken face. There's that. Good luck, Lucille. While that expedition is going on, shall we make tuna forks? They say giant metal fish were used to tune the great choir of Wetlantis and their damp piano. It's hard to say what they'll sound like above water. Let's see if it resonates. Very good. We have an exhibit showcase offer for the olive statue. Yes, let's accept that, shall we? Where should we pop it? Maybe here will be nice. Oh, look, it's got a little light source on it. That's cool. Let's stick it here. And it needs a display decoration 3. Now, perhaps as a quick jobby, we could do like a little bit of a display behind here. Oh, look, we've got murals. Wetlantis mural, an artist's rendition of Wetlantis. Sea creature mural, an artist's rendition of the 2 Point Sea. And a shipwreck mural, an artist's rendition of the SS Silverbottom. Brilliant. SS Silverbottom. Love it. So that's the shipwreck, Wetlantis, and sea creatures. They're great. They're great. There we go. Decoration 3. It's a very small bit of work, but it's done the job. There we go. Slight change of things. Flying fish, dynamic in fluids. So we got 2 of those. I'm going to send them to the inventory. Let's have a look at them. Ah, they're both epic. Big fish. Big one. Could be problematic. What about this one? Are they both big fish? Come on. They're both big fish. Warm waters. So far, things have gone swimmingly. But if you want to spark serious interest in the sea, you'll need a greater range of marine life on display. In terms of the county's warmer waters, Pebbly Reef is relatively clear sailing. There hasn't been a shipwreck in years. Tropical fish need to be kept at a warm temperature, unsurprisingly. Build a new aquarium with this water heater. Staff leveled up. There's... Oh, our tuna forks have been built. We've got a shiny sticker. And then we've got a water heater. Brilliant. Also, assistant needed in gift shop. that was a lot of information. Here we go. Cuthbert is loyal and has customer service. Boosts customer happiness. So I do need somebody else in the gift shop. So it will be Cuthbert. And what we need to just check. Yes, I can have... I'm going to pop that up to 3. Our tuna forks. Now, a child was unhappy coming out here, sort of getting quite bored. Maybe we'll pop it in the corner here. That could be quite nice. That has got quite the queue on it really quickly. I think we might arrange to get another one of these built. You know. I think we will. How much are they? $7,500, but that's okay, isn't it? Because we could also look at getting realization station going. But that tuna forks, it's popular. Let's get some more built. So this one, number 1, water warming alternative. Pop that there. Okay. So we've built it, ready to go. And we've unlocked Pebbly Reef. Now you're on Now you're on a roll and the new aquarium's at a rolling boil. It's time to explore Pebbly Reef. Here are the designs for a wide tropical net. Pebbly Reef. Unlock. Oh look, discover 4 temperate fish exhibits. Display a tropical fish. We have not displayed a tropical fish. But okay. If Pebbly Island is the go-to holiday destination for 2 Point citizens, then Pebbly Reef is the go-to holiday destination for the county's fish. It's warm, it's clear, it's salty. We have 2 types of tropical fish to discover here. Ooh, this is interesting. So we have the hull breach, broken face, lost at sea. That one adds 15 days, but the survey skill could counter it. Would counter it. Hull leak. A level 1 rapid restoration needed to counter that, which would reduce the quality of our exhibit. That's pretty awful. Slipstream. Reduce the chances of a negative here and increase the chances of something good here with survey skills. But they are just about the speed of things, whereas I think I'm probably more interested in trying to not break their faces or get hull leaks. I think we might look at rapid restoration training. We could employ somebody new who already has the rapid restoration. They're also globetrotter and they're loyal. We've got quite a lot of experts in this museum. I don't think any of our other museums at this point have this many experts. Gone a bit nuts. And I'm going to send them with the first aid kit rather than the wide net, I think. Well, we completed our showcase. 15,000 doubloons in the bag. It's better than a poke in the eye, isn't it? Our new tuna fish. I think we'll start the realization station as well. Yeah, so we can see a lot of things popping up above the heads. We've got lots of silver reviews coming in from people's visits, which is fantastic. But they're also saying, well, I can't donate for these items we saw there, and they don't have an info board for a fish tank that has nothing in it. So I guess we need to sort that out. Now we could put these info signs right on the glass, which is kind of cool, but I've noticed that people tend to lean through it to look at the fish inside. They don't really... I mean, I'll try it again, see if that's changed. I mean, they did start that animation before I put it down, so I'll give them the benefit of the doubt, right? So they were lost at sea for 15 days. Flamboyant fish, long believed to be hand-painted. They're not. So this is a tropical climate fish, needs to live in tropical waters, requires water heater, and is flake food. Pop you in there. And let's get them flake feeder. Pop that nearer the door. There we go. Flake feeder. Ocean view. A fine looking fish. Evocative of the sea. Boosts environment. That's lovely. Would like to be near any coral. Okay. There we go. Much nicer environment. And it is a pretty fish, isn't it? And I think these ones, they all sort of... There's quite a few different variants on how they can look, which is kind of cool as well. It'd be nice to discover them. Seafood chatter. Great job. The museum is up and running with a diverse collection of marine life exhibits, and you're ready to go for a 1-star rating. Recognition from the Department of Culture will allow you to construct a marine sonar and head deeper into the 2 Point Sea. Who knows what you might find? That's kind of cool. Yeah, a sonar for our boat here. What is nice, if you look out to the water... Oh. What's all this then? Seafood chatter part 2. Oh, had we already completed part 1? Maybe. I didn't see what they were. But maybe we've already completed it. But here we have reached museum level 9. We're getting quite close to that. Display an aquarium with 60 buzz. Getting quite close to that. Received 750 donations for tropical fish. That's already going quite well. An average guest happiness of 70%. We're at 91. Oh my goodness, they had a gold visit. Wow, their guest review is gold. Look at this. Happiness boost for level 1 customer service at good gift shop prices. Oh my goodness. Ned, thank you very much. Well, we should head back to Pebbly Reef and see if we can discover what this tropical fish is. It might be good to get another security guard in. We've only got one collecting donations, and I think that's probably becoming quite a difficult task for just the one. Look at this. Raquel, photographic memory and robust. Really good for a go-away copper. But also has strolling surveillance trained, which is kind of cool. Fly tipper, donates litter to the floor. Don't think so, Dorothy. I might get Raquel Wriggle in. Funkel is back, lost at sea again. Let's see, look, they look different. Oh, they're different looking. We don't have any of this big fish trait business either, which is kind of cool. That's good. Oh, reach museum level 9. We've done it. So we need to get the display and aquarium with 60 buzz. So we could really do with just getting one more fish, I think, to come in here to get that 60. So we'll go back to temperate and see if we can get a fish that doesn't have this big fish business going on. That would be nice. You know, a flying fish in here that's not a big fish. I'd like that. Or swapping out a puffer fish for one that doesn't have the big fish trait. Then I could put one of the flying fish in, right? Something like that. That'd be cool. Yeah, they are. They sort of look at the fish tank through these signs. I do find it a bit bothersome. So I think I won't put signs actually on the glass. I might make them more of an obstacle. They have to navigate around them. So we have these Ambience speakers now, and what we can do is change the theme of the sound. So we can hear at the moment we have prehistory, dinosaurs roaring and stuff, and it gives a plus 10% buzz. So if we change it to marine, it's like underwater sounds bubbling away. Isn't that great? And for people walking past it, you can see that marine life sounds, increased buzz, plus 10% for marine life exhibits. Isn't that wonderful? Now, if we were to put down two of these, but they're conflicting, so we have a prehistory one next to a marine life one, we get sound overload, overstimulated by ambient speakers. So you do have to be a bit careful. Use them wisely. It's important. What would be nice is, because you can copy items, so I can do press and hold control and then click on the item and it copies it, right? Which is pretty neat. It's pretty neat. But it doesn't copy the right sounds. It defaults the sound back.
Restoration should be left to the professionals.
Why?
No
Why?
vigilante dust.
Oh, we got a perfect catch. Well done, Lucille. It's another clownfish. Please don't be a big fish. They're not, I don't think. They seemed fine. 1-star museum. I can say with absolute authority that fish was not on our plates of the Department of Culture. Not like this. But public interest demands we recognise your achievements with some investment. Follow the money and all that. You have your sonar. Tarquin Foxbridge. Porthole window unlocked and some more aquarium ruins. That's great. That's great. Unlock new location. Bone bank. That's amazing. If we have a quick look at our new clownfish. You'd like to be near an aquarium sea anenome. But they're not a big fish. Which is just wonderful. So they can stay there and we don't have to worry about it. But we haven't unlocked enemies just yet. Anemones yet. Oh, I don't know.
Okay, don't hurt yourself.
Cutting Dredge. Congratulations. Thanks to the museum, the town has been buzzing with talk about the sea, fish and even Wetlantis. I hear they're building a marine sonar. Fancy. Soon you'll be fishing at lower depths. It's dangerous down there. I'll be back to help however I can. advice mostly. There we go. So we've made a cracking start on our Passwater Cove museum. In the next one though, we will return, I promise, to Memento Mile to get our 2nd star and our curator class level 2. Until then, fair farewell. If you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you to all my Patreons for their continued support.